love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now waiting, better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything.
Hey everybody, this is Praxis. We have solar panels on our roof that can run our electric oven, and we use that very frequently. We also have a bunch of firewood, and we have a wood stove that we can cook over. There's even an oven in line with our wood stove, so we can bake things in the oven over our wood stove. But I'm not doing that today. We're using this sun oven. Now, why is that? Well, it's super hot out today. We're in the mid-90s Fahrenheit, and I don't want to be running the wood stove in the house for reasons you can probably imagine. As for the solar panels that run our oven, at this time of day, it's just about dinner time, and the sun doesn't really hit them all that hard. And it consumes an awful lot of electricity when you are trying to cook using an electric oven. So what I do during the late summertime, when the sun is setting a little bit earlier, but it's still too warm to start lighting fires inside the house, I will use these solar ovens. This is one of my favorite general kind of use preps that I use on an ongoing basis for so many different variety of reasons. When I first bought these, I used them just to save electricity because I was connected to the power grid and we couldn't cook using solar electricity. So it was a way of saving me energy, and that was saving me money. I have used these things when I've been at a location where there wasn't electric power, like while we were building our house here. We didn't have electric power, and if we wanted to cook something, for lunch or warm something up, leftovers or whatever, I would use it under that circumstance. And even when we have, solar electric ovens all set up to go, and the solar panels are working, and we have a wood stove, and could cook over that, there's always different situations where sometimes you might want to not use any of those other tools that you have, and I find the solar ovens are really, really handy. This one here is made by All American. It's called the All American Sun Oven. I've had this for many, many years, to the point where this little ceramic handle at some point kind of broke off, and I had to silicone glue the thing back on there. It's dirty, and I'm always having to kind of clean off the mirrors, and it doesn't look brand new anymore, but it works like brand new. The ovens that this company makes, they really are built to last. I've had this one for well over a decade, and like I said, I use it quite frequently. It's become a really important tool that I use on an ongoing basis, and if you don't have a sun oven, I would highly recommend getting them. Oftentimes people will see these big parabolic solar mirrors, and that's kind of a hot prepping item, but between these solar box ovens that have like a heating chamber on the inside and mirrors to collect the sun energy and direct it to the inside, and those big parabolic solar cookers, these hands down are definitely the ones that you want to get. Those big parabolic solar cookers, in my opinion, they're really good at heating up water to a boil, and if that's your primary interest, that you want to get water boiling really fast, those definitely have advantages over these. But for everything else, any kind of a cooking or baking or anything that's not essentially boiling water, this is what you want to be using. Even trying to boil soup on those big parabolic solar cookers, I find that they can just be so overpowered. The soup burns to the bottom of the pan, and then the pan starts cracking. I've literally cracked a cast iron pot using one of those big parabolic solar cookers. These box sun ovens are really wonderful. They're a great addition to a prepping arsenal, and if you don't have one already, I would highly recommend you get one. There are so many uses for these.
Hey YouTube preppers, if you like this video, here's another one that I think you're going to like. But before you click on that one, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this video.